So today's video is going to be a little bit different because we're not going to be playing any game today. But basically, recently I've been seeing this game popping up on my YouTube feed, so why not make a video about it? By the title of this video, some of you are probably trying to guess what game I'm going to be talking about. Most of you will be thinking maybe I'm talking about FNAF or Granny or like, I don't know, fucking Temple Run. But no, it's not these games. My favorite horror game from my childhood is Pixel Gun 3D. But let me explain. Before we get to that, let's rewind the clock a bit back to 2014. So I was on the school bus on my way home, and my friend was sitting next to me. And it looked like he was playing Minecraft, but there was guns and stuff. So I asked him what game it was. But he just looked at me, laughed at me, and just said,
How do you not know what this game is? Are you dumb? Oh my jelly beans, how do you not know this game? How stupid are you?
So I went back home and found the game on the App Store. Not like I needed a little bitches help anyway. The fucking way. So I downloaded it and played it. It was honestly a lot of fun. It was the first ever first-person shooter I played, and I really enjoyed it. I played a lot of the multiplayer, but the mode that gave me the most memories and the most trauma was the story mode. Yeah, this mobile game about Minecraft and guns had a campaign. And let me tell you, it was the most scariest thing I'd ever experienced in my childhood. So let's talk about it. So our story takes place in San Francisco. We play as Survivor. Yeah, that's his name. My bad. His name's Pixel Man, not Survivor. So yeah. So the first level takes place in his farm where he wakes up to the sound of zombies in his yard. He takes his Glock and goes to town on them. Now, as an incompetent 7-year-old, I definitely have died on this level numerous times. Now, we go into level 2. Level 2 takes place in a church. And there's skeletons, spiders, little slime things, and ghosts. This did not help me at all. But more horrors are yet to come, as you will see. We move on to level 3, where now we're in the middle of the city. It's been evacuated and no humans are left. We kill a bunch of monsters and we find a hospital entry card from the boss. Oh yeah, by the way, each level has a boss at the end of them. Forgot to mention that. We go to level 4, we're in the hospital, and this hospital is filled of dead corpses and blood all over the walls and floor. And the enemies are doctors who are turned into zombies and they're just covered in blood. How was this a kid's game? This terrified me. So we escape the hospital and we move on to level 5, where we are seen chasing a helicopter, but a bridge is in our way. So we get on the Golden Gate Bridge. And the bridge section, there wasn't really anything interesting. We're just fighting another wave of monsters. At the end of level 5, we see that the helicopter has crashed into Alcatraz. And we jump off the bridge and swim towards it. Now, I gotta say one thing. This guy, like, he has just a next level of stamina. He has just, like, killed and fought so many monsters. And now he has the energy to swim to the most secluded prison in the world. This man deserves a fucking medal. So we reach Alcatraz and level 6 begins. Level 6, nothing really special. Just a bunch of monsters we fought before. So we beat the monsters and we find the helicopter wreckage on the roof. And there's a little hazmat guy. And in the hazmat guy's pocket, we find a folder that says top secret. And it shows a map of how to get to Area 52. We have to go through the city park. Now this was where I got nightmares. So we get to level 7. And we've been fighting zombies, skeleton spiders, all that. We have to fight fucking Slenderman. Slenderman, hordes of him as well. 7-year-old me is supposed to be shitting my pants playing this level. Honestly, one of the best levels of the game, just because of how like eerie and creepy it is. But I couldn't sleep at night. Because of this level, I had to beg my parents to buy me a nightlight so I could just sleep. And I didn't even know who Slenderman was at the time. I was scared of the bootleg Lego version of him. So we kill Slenderman and we go to level 8, Area 52. We find a couple aliens, and we find this Asian guy. I mean, we find this scientist, and he tells us that all the monsters are coming from a portal, which is in the city school, which is the final level. So we get to the final level, level number 9. The school is abandoned and overrun by monsters, and we find that the portal is in the middle of the schoolyard. So at the end of the level, we jump into the portal, and I don't know what happens. I was so bad at the game that I didn't have enough stars to get to world number 2. So because I never experienced world number 2, I searched on YouTube the campaign to see the story. And honestly, I've got to say, what the fuck, man? What the fuck is this shit? Like, world number 1 was pure horror. And world number 2, 3, and 4, it's like we went from horror TV to Nickelodeon. Like, man, this shit was so bad, but I get it. It's a mobile game. Their target audience is children. But this honestly, like, lost its charm. I wish the devs could maybe make like a separate storyline where it continued the horror theme, but they probably won't do that because multiplayer is the biggest thing. But yeah, it is what it is. And that's, well, my experiences with Pixel Gun 3D. Apparently, World number 5 is coming out later this year, so maybe I'll make a video on that. And yeah, I hope that, the story becomes better because I'm just looking at this shit and like I'm appalled by this. This is like someone had a fever dream. So yeah, that's my thoughts on the game. I'm glad that there's still a strong community behind it and there's still work being put into this game. Who knows, maybe when World 5 comes out, I'll make a video on the complete lore of Pixel Gun 3D. Well, if World 5 is the end. But yeah, that's all from me for today. I hope you enjoyed this video. I know it's a little bit different, but I just want to make a video on this because I really love this game. So yeah, I'll see you guys at my next video. And remember, stay hydrated. Bye bye.